Hello everybody, today we will be discussing objects and how to use them. First, what is an object? An object is an instance of a class, and a class can be used as a blueprint to create objects. And then objects can have fields and methods. The first step to making an object is let's first make a class, another class. And to do that, we need to put it below this curly brace here and then declare our class. Let's name it human, for example, for today's video. And this currently is an empty blueprint. And humans typically have their own properties or characteristics, and also what they do or actions. An example of a characteristic would be their names and their age. And these names and age are called fields. And then their actions are what they typically do. What do humans typically do? They eat and sleep. So first we would be declaring our fields and or our characteristics, which is their name and age. And we would be declaring this by typing in string name and not assigning a value, and then int age. These two are now our characteristics. So the next step is to declare our actions. So let's make them eat, the method eat, and then whenever I call the method eat, I want it to write name plus is eating, and then we make another one for sleeping. Sleep is sleeping. Now we have finished our blueprint of human. This is now our blueprint, and what we would do next is create an instantiation. In order to do that, we need to call on the name of our class, which is the human. So human, and then we would be typing a variable or a name, a unique name for the human we are about to do. For now, let's just call it human1, and then new human. Now we have successfully instantiated our human, and the next step is to assign values to this human. So this human, in order to do that, we type in human1 dot in order to call these two. But as you can see, it's not popping up here. We cannot see the name and age. This is because these two are in a different class. We are in a different class. We are trying to assign them a value, but we are inside our program class. So in order to do this, but this is just for this video. This is not recommended because this is not secure, but for this video we would be putting in public for each of our codes here so that we can access it later. Now if we hover over here, we should be able to see the name and age. So we would be using this to assign a value. Let's say me, I'm the human one, which is Juan, and then my age 19. Now that we have set our characteristics, we will now call these eat and sleep. In order to do that, we just type in nakalimutan ko. In order to do this, we just have to type in human1 dot and the method we want to call. So eat. once we run this code, it should output what we're looking for. There we go. Juwan is eating. Let's also include the sleeping one. Just the same thing, but sleep. Juwan is sleeping. Now, if we want to declare another human, we just need to type this again. Oops. But we have to change the name. So human2 would be fine. And then we need to declare another name for them. So let's say another name, which is John. And their age would be 20. And then John would also eat and then sleep. There we go. And that is where this video ends about objects. I hope you learned something new. Thank you.